afternoon. It's the old fart on a motorbike. Let me just show you this for a start, because this is nice. Not bad, is it? Now that is built 3 miles from where I live at the Triumph factory. Not a bad bike, come on a long way. Right then. What a response I had yesterday to my questions and other bits and bobs. Quite informative, really. I've learnt a lot about trolls and a message has just come up, an email. One of my many subscribers, I've got 77 now, has sent us an email and it just flashed up. So it's very nice to have these emails coming through. It's a privilege. Any road up. Going on. Trolls, they can FRO. I think I know what it means. A bit rude, really, but I suppose it's a good idea. Now, what's my subject for today? Well, we're going to say thanks for your comments, because I've learnt the technical bits and bobs now. Well, I couldn't type on the comments more than about twice before a red line come up. I understand that now, and I understand why I've got to put the letters in, you know, like spell froglet or something like that. I don't understand that, so I've got that sussed, and I know what to do if it's a down. They can bollocks. So basically, he answered all my questions. So thanks very much for that. I really appreciate it. Now, my subject for today, this is going to make you laugh, this, is the National Health Service. Now, I'm not saying laugh about the National Health Service, because I think we've got the best National Health Service in the world. I suppose you could argue, I don't know what you've got in Australia or New Zealand or America. I guess, no, I'll be big-headed and say we've got to have the best National Health Service. However, I've reached the category of being an old fart, and the definition of an old fart in my books is you need to reach 60. Now, this has got 1 or 2 perks. Right, the first perk, a couple of weeks ago, I'd got a urine infection, and I thought that wouldn't have hurt, you know, before I got it, but I was bloody bad with it for a week. And I went to the doctors, right, and I says to the doctors, you know, I'm not very well, you know, such and such, and he gave us some antibiotics, which was great. I thought, oh, that's all right. Now, the missus, in her infinite wisdom, said to me, she says, Sue, my missus, I've got to introduce my missus. You've not seen her yet. She will go on the camera anyway. Camera shy. Any road up, Sue says to me, while you're in there, ask him to check you for your prostate cancer. Check. Right, I thought, fair enough. Probably get a blood sample or something. Fair enough, I thought, we'll do that. So I get in there, right. I've gone through that. It's given me tablets for my urine infection. And I says to him, the missus says, can you check me for prostate cancer? And he said, I can do that now for you. I says, oh, that's all right then. So just about to roll my sleeve up on my shirt, and he says, if you'd like to go behind the curtain and, you know, and pull the bloody curtains around, I thought, well, that's a bit cosy, and I want a bit of blood out my arm. he says, can you pull your trousers down? I thought, what? It says also, it says, if you want, I can get somebody to come in as well. I thought, what the bloody hell's going on here? Anyway, it says, lie on the bed. I says, yeah. And it says, on your side, yeah. And it says, tuck your knees up. I thought, what the bloody hell's happening here? Gets a rubber glove, gets his finger, puts some gel on it, shoves it up my ass. Twiddles it about. I thought, bit bloody odd this. And I said, you know, and he rode up. He pulls his finger out, takes his glove off, and it says, it feels alright. I don't think there's any problems. I thought I was just going to go bloody blood test me. Right, to continue. Before this happened, I'll go back, he says, you know, after a cottoned on, thick bugger that I am, what he were going to do. He'd asked me, did I want somebody to come in? And I thought, well, I says to him, I says, what's that for then? To hold me down? And he laughed. And I thought, well, that's bloody nice, isn't it? Laughing at me, a genuine question. And he says, no, it's, you know, and explain. And I thought, oh, fair enough. Bloody shock though, finger up my ass. And he rode up. Cutting a very long story short, right, I had to go for a blood test then, which is what I thought he had to do anyway. But without that. So anyway, I went and had my blood test done, right. Bugger me, last week I had a letter come through, National Health Service, because they're excellent, you know. And it says, nothing to do with this prostrate thing. Oh, is the blood coming back? Yeah. I've got to ring up about that. And he rode up, the National Health letter come through, and I thought, oh, that's all right. Quick on the, I'll come back there, that'll be all right. I opened the bugger up, and it says, you've been picked out. I thought I won the lottery or something. You've been picked out to have bowel cancer screening. And I thought, surely this is a blood test, it's got to be, innit? And it says it'll send you a kit, right? And you'll get the kit next week. And I thought, oh, perhaps I've got to inject myself. Well, then he rode up. Yesterday, National Health thing come through, didn't it? A letter again. I thought, this feels a bit hard, it's like a bit of cardboard inside, right? Open it up, and in there there's wrapped up 6 lollipop sticks. And then it says, I've got to insert these lollipop sticks into like this sealed envelope with 6 spaces on it. And it talked to you like you're a bit thick. I don't know why it assumed that. But any road up, basically what it's saying is, cutting it short, is that I've got to, when I go for a, you know, for a not a wee, the other, I've got to catch whatever it is I do in something. I said I could use a plastic container or whatever. So then I've got a dob. Now it's not going to go in the water. You've got to catch the bugger. You've got to rub the stick, right, the lollipop stick, in your, you know, and then you stick it back into the envelope. And you do it twice, put the date on it, seal it up, and then you've got to do it again, and you've got to do it within 3 weeks. Now, I don't know about you, but I ain't that regular. I can go a bloody month without having one. And then it's, explosion time. So this in itself is a bit of a problem. Now, I says to the missus last night, or was it this morning? I think it was this morning. I said, I think I'm going to have a go at the first lollipop stick. And she said, I don't think that's a good idea. I've got to get work at 7. She says, not a good idea, not a good plan, that. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, if I did do it this morning, how am I going to do it? And in the meantime, my wife had a funny phone call from her cousin, and she's quite a bit older than us, and they thought it were quite amusing when I'd had the letter the week before. And what they'd said to her is, jokingly, tell him to get a frying pan and plenty of baby wipes. Very droll. So I'm just thinking the best way of doing it. I'll tell you one thing, it's not going to be fun doing this, is it? I've got to catch the bugger before it enters the water, or else it's contaminated. Any road up? Any ideas? I bet you've not had this request before. Anyway, that's my vlog for today. Folks, a little bit of a question. Oh, and also, do you think we've got the best National Health Service in the world in the UK? Because I bloody do. Might be a bit unusual, but we've got one. Anyway, have a great day. I'm going out on my bike tonight. Might have a sore ass, but I'm going out on my bike tonight, right? And I'll see if I can strap my iPhone to my chin, and if I do, what I'll do, I'll put another vlog up, my ride out. And any suggestions to what I could do regarding my current predicament would be welcome. Any road up, ride safe. Bye.